Hello everybody, this is pt.1 and welcome back to some more Apollo-Justice Ace Attorney. In the previous episode, we had finished off case number 3, Turnabout Serenade, and got Darian Crescend behind bars. In this episode, it's time to start the final case of this game. Case number 4, Turnabout Succession. And if you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. Buckle in, everybody. This is going to be a hell of a ride. Let's get started. And that is the whole truth of this case. In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of these last 7 long years. Nothing happens by chance. All is connected. And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of this story. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. October 7th, 10:37 a.m. Wright Anything Agency. Hey Apollo, look, on TV. Look! Yeah, I'm kinda busy. Wow, look at that. He's the last Grammary, alright. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Grammary. Of course, I don't know that for sure. But, he's the last Grammary, alright. Amazing. Apollo, you should be watching this. Ow! What? I was writing about our last case in my journal. Lawyers are supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. And why now? That case was 3 months ago. Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how Lamore disappeared. That's right, I can validate that illusion too. But you're missing him on TV right now. I was just getting to the good part. Suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away. What you see now is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum. Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's where the Gaviniers concert was. Only 3 more days until the miracles happen here, right before your unbelieving eyes. The legendary troupe Grammary is performing for the first time in 7 years. It's going to be great. I'm so there. You and Daddy are coming too. Legendary Grammaries. If Trucy's father, a real father, were still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles. I've got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo. Alright, immediately off the bat, we got the magic show ticket. Let's see. You're here. Working hard or hardly working? Hey, how you been? Hi there, stranger. Not exactly the kind of greeting I want to hear from my own kid. But yeah, it's been gone a long time. How goes it, Trucy? Here, I've got a present for you. Yay, pudding. I love pudding. Oh, it's farm fresh. And not just 1 pudding, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. gotta take it easy with the secrets, you know. How right you are. So, you still can't tell us what your mission is? Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you anyway. Huh? With me? No, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too. Maybe you can be one of those guys. A spy. Can't I just be a defense attorney? To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. What? Tell me, you've heard of the jury system, yes? The jury system? That's right, the new legal system everyone's talking about. Have you heard of it, Apollo? Huh? Maybe? Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The jury system, huh? So, Daddy, what's this jury system thing? Well, Suzie, do you know what a jury is? I've heard of it. Isn't that those people who sit in court in those old courtroom dramas? The one who get to decide if the guy's innocent or guilty. Do you know, Apollo? Only from TV. It's 12 people chosen from the community, right? Well, they're thinking about reviving that system. They're calling the new system the jury system. Now am I doing whatever you like, Your Honor? Not quite that harsh. The jurors cooperate with the judge. They have analyzed the case from different angles. Oh, and there will only be 6 of them under the current proposal, right? Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully people will start taking the courts a little more seriously now. I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show. Start Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright is just Assistant Suzie and the mascot Apollo, the perfect team. Mascot? Hey! So, what is the secret mission? Jury system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo. Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and nothing gets decided. Kinda like you, Apollo. I'm not that bad. Am I? In any case, we're going to give it a shot. A test, if you will. I don't like tests. We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally. Helping how? Well, for one, I'll be chair of the jury system simulated court committee. Chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurist candidates, even the judge in the courtroom. Wow, it's like you have a real job. I was never that good at piano, to be honest. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. Trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. The trial simulation, that is. A simulation, huh? Sounds interesting. So, what kind of case is this trial simulation about? Well, since it's the first run through a new system, I want to do something simple. Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious. True. That case is a murder. That's not simple at all! By simple, did you mean that the defendant is... guilty? Yes, most likely. So good luck, Apollo. With what? The trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you. Go for it, Apollo. Just a test case anyway, no sweat. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided. And a potentially serious sentence. The most serious in a worst-case scenario. You mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial. That's a real trial. All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. Trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule. Why am I only hearing about this now? Ah, yes. There was a change this morning. I picked a new case. Huh? Something that happened last night. Alright, so what case are you going to use? You really want to know, don't you? Of course I do! I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes. Of course, this is just a test. We want everyone to start without preconceptions. A blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that anyway? Well, mine. Committee chair, remember? Oh. Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose. I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Good. That's better. You can't talk to anyone involved with the case. What? Then how am I supposed to defend? You let me worry about the details there. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it. But you don't want it to backfire, do you? Apollo, if I'm in charge of the whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility. For good or for bad. Just do what you can. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Alright. I recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there. But you just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved. Oh, you can talk to your client. If you can get her to talk. Well, time's a wasting. Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about that secret mission. But what about this? The Troop Grim Reed. Okay, the Troop Grim Reed Grand Magic Show. Huh? Oh, right. The card tricks. They're not card tricks! They're grand illusions, miracles, the apocalypse, heaven and earth. Oh, so what? There's 3 whole days from now. It's Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go today. We can just say hi to Uncle Valen. Have fun. What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing. Right. Why not go with her? But what about the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear all about it tomorrow regardless. I don't trust that smile. He knows something that he's not telling me. Now, you can take me to the Coliseum. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there. Ah, Grand Marie. That reminds me. What's this, Daddy? Isn't that silk hat this Grand Marie seal? Consider it a birthday present, Trucy. Thanks, it's great. But today's not my birthday. Yeah, good point. What day is it today, Apollo? Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day. And it's a Recycle Your Plastics Day present. Yippee! So it's plastic. I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. So what is it? Can I open it, Daddy? No. Huh? You'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Don't open it until then. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it then? Because that would be the logical thing to do. An envelope about the Grameries, huh? The Grameries. I'm gonna keep switching back and forth between the pronunciations. Oops. Let's check out some of this stuff. Anyways, bad. How long did I yearn for one of these? Putting it on makes me feel ready. For premiere showing of a grand illusion to be formed by the magician Valiant Gramerie. Anything interested on it? Are you ready, Apollo? Ready for what? For what? The True Gramerie Grand Magic Show. It's not like I'm going up on stage or anything. What are you talking about, Apollo? You can't enjoy magic if you're not part of what's going on stage. I'll lend you my spare costume if you need one. Huh? You mean I can't go in this? No. Doesn't get more straightforward than that. Wow, that was the most serious I've ever seen, Trucy. Envelope from Mr. Wright. Don't open until the time is right. Well, fuck you. I'm opening it now. Or not. Fine. Oh. Looky here. A handwritten signature. It says... I can't read it. It seems odd to me. I mean, isn't a signature intended to show ownership? What's the use if no one can read it? Isn't it enough that you can't read your own? Isn't it enough if you can read your own? Oh, I never thought of it that way. Okay. Who's involved in the case so far? Okay, it's just Phoenix, who's 33. Pianist who can't play a lick. Formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown. And Trucy, who's 15. Future star magician, and Phoenix Wright's daughter, fond of her Mr. Hat trick. Ah, yes, Mr. Hat. like I said, this is going to be an interesting case. I actually kind of like the way that they do it, but I'll save that for later. First, let's move to... Fuck you, I'm going to the detention... Okay, no, I'm going to the detention center. October 7th, detention center, visitor's room. 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes! Maybe I should complain. I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us. You know the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh, waiter," and they're just standing right behind you. Oh, God! Is our client going to be much longer?
What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet?
Huh? Oh. Dad! Where'd you come from? Well, anyway, please have a seat. I'm nervous, Apollo.
The silence builds suspense.
Why don't you do something, Suzie? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right. Okay.
I'm the amazing Mr. Hat.
Ah! She passed out.
Mrs. Magic Underwear might have been a better bet.
That's magic panties, Apollo.
See this here? Does it ring any bells?
Does anything I say ring anything?
Hi. Well, I'm your defense.
I really think it has to be fate, you know. By fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good with astrology? Tell me, what's your sign? I can tell you mine if you'd like, Apollo.
No, never mind. I just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. So what's your name?
Oh, right. I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo Justice. And I'm Suzie Wright.
I know. This is getting nowhere fast.
Hey, I know. Maybe you can tell us what happened. I'm your defense attorney after all. Anything out of the ordinary happened lately? Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me directions.
Later, Suzie.
I need to ask directions myself here.
Well, that was fruitless. Though I think I'd understand despair a little better now.
You did good, Apollo. Look, she's doing her nails.
What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it? Let's go, Suzie.
Excuse me. Could you read this?
Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date. This is the love letter we pass from desk to desk at school.
Stop looking so wistful and read it, Apollo.
It's a business card with a name and an address. The name is Vera Misham. Vera Misham. The address is for Drew's studio. And you're giving this to me because... Well, looks like we're finished here.
What if Drew's Studios is the scene of the crime?
Let's go find out. I think we'll save that for next time. October 7th, Sunshine Coliseum.
Woohoo! This is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams converge.
Just a while ago, it was a place where murder and nightmares converged.
Let's go say hi to Uncle Valen.
What about the case?
Only a performer lasts like that.
The young Miss Suzie! How often I hope we'd meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream.
Uncle Valen, How's it going? I'm glad to see you too.
Of course you are. Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits. Well, Miss Suzie, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers to eat after the show, I beg you.
Actually, we came to wish you good luck. And congratulations on your big magic show.
Oh? But it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles such as I shall perform. Yeah, you're amazing, we get the picture. But what we're watching Wonderman just magnifies illusions are reborn. Here on stage by my hands.
Everyone's talking about the big magic show. Is it true that the Gramarye miracle is back after a 7-year absence?
Miss Suzie, I must apologize. This show and this honor should have been his.
Daddy.
My co-magician in training, Zach Gramarye. If that terrible thing hadn't...
It's okay.
Your father was a great magician, Suzie. If you were alive, then I, Valiant Gramarye, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant.
Thanks, Uncle Valiant. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show. I think we get to see the great magnifies illusions again.
She really is looking forward to this, isn't she? My mentor, the magnificent magnified Gramarye, was a true deity among magicians. A creator god who gave birth to magic and illusions that defiled our very imaginations.
I was so little when I last saw one, but I remember his shows. He did wheelies in a sports car through the air above the audience, and then sped off to outer space faster than the speed of sound.
Guessing that memory was a bit embellished. 7 long years the world has been waiting for a miracle to match his. As heir to the Gramarye Troop's secrets, it falls to me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny. Yes, you, nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you? What was waiting, then why did you hold off for 7 long years? It appears the lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of the magic known as law, which governs our land. I have, though I'm not sure it qualifies as magic. The performance of Magnify's miracle was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years, but no more! 7 years? That phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it?
And why was that?
Little matter called performance rights, Miss Suzie.
Can you tell us about these performance rights?
Magnify's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea, a trick if you will. That trick was considered his property and as such was protected by property laws. Intellectual property, maybe? Magnify knew this and bequeathed it in his will. To one person. You mean him? Yes, Miss Suzie, it was your father. Zach Gramarye was the inheritor for the Gramarye miracle.
Daddy.
Yet, as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly 7 years ago. I think I see where the story is going. Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased, correct? In all absoluteness, those rolled-up sleeves conceal your competence well, young man. That certain period of time of which you speak, 7 years. Yes, Miss Suzie. Though it pains me to say it. This past spring, April to be precise, was the time your father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnify passed to me. This was, in fact, stipulated in the will by Magnify himself.
Is that how it works, Apollo?
Yeah, it's called death in absentia. He's declared missing permanently.
Daddy.
You might want to see this. Let's show him the ticket first. Ah-ha-ha-ha! Challenge, is it? You want me to make that disappear? Very well, give it to me. No, thanks.
How much is like this? Apollo, what was that look just now?
I was just thinking how hard it is to get any information out of the magician. I was wondering if you could tell me about this. Aha! Why, that bears the Gramarye seal. I think I
something wrong?
Suzie, where did you get this?
Huh? Daddy gave it to me.
Your daddy, my
No, not the daddy. Phoenix Wright.
Why now? Why would your Lord Daddy?
Lord Daddy?
That's kind of stretching the whole archaic thing a bit. The signature upon the back, do you recognize it? It belongs to none other than Zach Graham-Ree.
What? Did Daddy sign this?
Might it be so bold as to open it? I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. What is in this envelope, I wonder? Interesting. Well, with that, I think we're going to end it off. Yes, in the next episode of Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, we're going to go to Drew Studios and check out the crime scene. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.